It's Sno-Isle Libraries Mega-Fun Biblio-Trivia Rockem-Sockem Third-Grade Reading Challenge.
Take the reading challenge.
Take the reading challenge. If you're hesitating on being a coach or even just helping out, you should do it. It's really, really a lot of fun.
I have specifically on my team, you're going to be the person that encourages other people on the team. You're going to be the person that helps everybody calm down after each question. You're going to be the person that makes sure everybody's being heard when you're coming up with your answer. And having specific people do it is really quite helpful.
When the question is posed to the team, if they recognize the book, that the students that read that book in the team should have some sort of team signal, like maybe touching your chest or a finger in the air, so that the captain for that round can check and see which students are the experts and make sure that that person's getting their voice heard.
We learned that being a little bit more prepared, reading the books yourselves, get some questions ready, to encourage the kids to have their own questions ready, that was a big thing.
We would have them come up with questions on their own, and they really enjoyed that aspect of it as well.
During my normal reading time, I'd have the normal assignment, but then I said, if you're on the reading challenge team, here's an alternate assignment that has to do with the books that you're reading. And it gives them a feeling like, oh, I'm on the reading challenge team. I'm special.
We always did treats at the end, which is kind of, other parents might not want to do that, but I would always bring some tiny thing, and they would kind of look forward to that.
The different columns are the different books in the reading challenge, and the rows are the students on my team. And the goal of this is to make sure that all the books get read at a roughly equal rate. Let's say this kid wants to read this book. They'll check out the book from my class library, and they'll sign this square. And when they finish with the book, they'll put the book back and they'll put the date that they finished it. And the reason they put the date that they finished it is if it's getting close to competition and we see, oh, a bunch of kids have read this book, but no one's finished it in a couple months, that might mean it's time for a reread.
I chose to read one of the reading challenge books to the whole third grade. So in their library sessions, every kid at Twin City Elementary heard Mouse and the Motorcycle. So that when we came up to the in-school challenge and the third graders that weren't participating came to watch, they knew some of the questions and they felt invested and they felt proud of their classmates.
I dressed up in a costume and the kids thought that was really funny. That kept it pretty light.
Here are some tips. I would suggest that you would get a piece of paper, write down some important details of the book, and then before the challenge, just go reread them before you go to the place and memorize them.
Always write your answers in a capital letter so that the lowercase a and the lowercase d don't get confused.
If you get nervous, I would tell you to relax, take deep breaths in and out, talk to your friends, and just relax before it starts.
They quizzed each other too, so they worked together as a team. So it's okay to enlist siblings, even if they're not participating, because they usually find it to be fun as well.
It's important that all students come to all the meetings that they can, because they're building a bond that I actually didn't even know was happening until you see them compete together and they learn to listen to one another.
Yeah, it's a competition that really rewards effort. If you're a struggling reader, you could still compete at a high level if you read the book multiple times.
To show our team spirit, we made this giant poster with a dragon and a bunch of books because our team name was the Reading Dragons. We colored it, we made fire in the background, we did all of that. And before the competition started, we'd show it around everywhere, and yeah.
Reading challenge is more of a listening challenge than I really thought it was going to be. Not every kid will read every book, but your whole team reads a book, and if you listen closely enough to your teammates, then you can be an expert in some of the questions that come up that you didn't even read about, but you were a good listener.
It's one of the most rewarding things I have ever done in my life, and particularly with my kids.
Some kids who might not be the best readers would just come and say, I finished my book and I can answer questions on this book. That was really rewarding for me.
One of the fun parts of the reading challenge is that you get a lot of new friends, and like before the challenge started, we were in a group, pretty random, and we just started talking like about our names, and then we just started talking about some stuff about the reading challenge, and then we became friends.
Reading for fun, reading for sport, and reading for community, it's a pretty good deal.
Visit our website at snoisle.org/reading challenge. I don't know.
You seem like a natural.